Okay, this is a short video. This is to show the difference in alloys between different makes of wrenches. I only have two makes here. I have a Craftsman, a USA made Craftsman, one from the Sears era, well, back when they made at least a decent tool. And it's basically from their professional line, the ones that were smooth, like a snap-on wrench, that were polished, not their panel style. Then I have a snap-on wrench. Both are 1/2-inch drive. The two wrenches are just about the same exact size. The Craftsman wrench is just a little bit longer, the tiniest bit longer than the snap-on. You can see it there, it's about that much longer. And you can see here, USA, Craftsman, then snap-on, and then USA. If you look at the back of the wrenches, on the closed end, you're going to notice that the Craftsman is a little bit bigger, thicker. It's a difference in alloys. The wrench itself is just the tiniest bit thicker on the beam of the wrench. Through here, it's thicker going this way than the snap-on. If you go up to the head of the wrench, and I don't know how well this shows up on the camera, but the Craftsman is just a little bit bigger than the head of the snap-on. That's a difference in alloys. They had to make it a little bit bigger to be able to withstand being used. The Craftsman wrench weighs 3.2 ounces. The snap-on wrench weighs 2.8 ounces. So it's 0.4 of an ounce lighter than the Craftsman. That's a difference in alloys. Snap-on's alloy formula is proprietary. Proprietary means, for those that don't seem to understand this, it means that only Snap-on knows what their formula is. They do not share it with anybody. Companies like HOBO Freight are the perfect example of be wary of companies that put a higher price tag on a cheap product to pass it off as being better quality. They are guilty as sin on that. Icon tools are made from a softer alloy. That's been proven in many YouTube videos. The sockets get dinged up easily. The wrenches on their imitation Flank Drive Plus have shown the damage on just one fastener, just a single fastener, the damage done to the little teeth inside the Flank Drive Plus open end that occurs because the alloy is too soft. A SEMA show, a YouTuber did an interview with HOBO Freight's Senior Product and Development Engineer. Well, first off, they don't develop any products at HOBO Freight. They go to companies that already build products and they purchase the products from them and have them put the Icon name on, or the Quinn, or the Hope, or the Pittsburgh, and whatever 2,700 other variations of the same cheap tool that they sell. That Asian vendor likely has multiple tiers of wrenches that they can sell. Tier 1, Tier 2, Tier 3, whatever. We'll use a 3-tier system. Tier 1 will be their cheapest option, has the softest alloys. Tier 2 will be a little harder alloy, costs a little bit more money, and Tier 3 will be their best option, which still isn't as good as Snap-on, but that's their best option. It'll cost even more money. Well, HOBO Freight is notorious for being a bargain store. It's a discount bargain store that sells cheap tools. They are not quality. I guarantee you HOBO Freight is buying the Tier 1 tool, the cheapest, softest alloy one. At the SEMA show, this so-called engineer claims to have 9 years on a tool truck, but the kid only looks like he's 23 years old at the oldest. So, yeah, I don't believe him on that. His daddy may have owned a tool truck or ran a tool truck, and he swept the floor on it. But that's about it. But at any rate, he admitted to that YouTuber that, yeah, our tools are made of a softer alloy. That was their own representative admitting that their tools are made out of softer alloys. But then he went on to lie. He claimed that, yeah, we're developing new alloys and stuff for our tools in our factories. Stop right there. Number one, HOBO Freight does not own any factories. They buy their tools from companies in Asia. Okay, they have no say on the tool. So that was a big lie. But they admitted openly that their tools are made out of softer alloys. So let's dispel that rumor. I just showed you the difference in alloys. So let's stop going on comment sections claiming that, oh no, that all these tools are the same. They're all made in the same factory. No, they're not. I just showed you differences here of two USA made tools. And the old Sears Craftsman wasn't necessarily a bad tool, but it was not Snap-on quality tool. And I just showed you by the sizing, this Snap-on wrench will get into spaces that this wrench won't because the head is thicker on it and the back is thicker, the closed end. That allows that Snap-on to sneak in to spaces that Craftsman wrench may not. There are differences. There is a difference, as Snap-on says. It's time that these people that want to justify their HOBO Freight tools stop trying to make the false claims that they're the exact same as Snap-on. They are not. They don't know, HOBO Freight does not know or use Snap-on's alloy formula because they don't know what it is. Just thought I would bring this up and show you actual proof of the difference in alloys on tools. And again, these are two USA made tools. This isn't even the Asian junk that's made. So I hope this is kind of informative for some. I know the HOBO Freight fanboys are going to poo-paw it and blah, blah, blah and attack it. Don't really care. But there's your proof in the pudding. 3.2 ounces for the Craftsman, 2.8 ounces for the Snap-on. There's your proof. Hope you enjoyed it.